Man is not what he thinks he is what he hides. Andre Malraux. We spend so much of our lives hiding our flaws. We cover them, deny them, and hope the world never notices. But what if the very flaws we fear are actually the foundation of our strength? What if true power doesn't come from perfection, but from acceptance? Before we go deeper, take a quick moment to like this video and subscribe my channel Psyche Glimpse. It helps us continue bringing you thought-provoking insights from psychology and philosophy. The illusion of perfection. From childhood, we are taught to strive for perfection. Perfect grades, perfect looks, perfect behavior. The message is clear: flaws are failures. But perfection is a mirage. The more we chase it, the further it drifts away. Psychologists call this the perfectionist trap, the endless cycle of setting impossible standards, falling short, and feeling unworthy. Philosopher Alain de Botton reminds us, anyone who isn't embarrassed of who they were last year probably isn't learning enough. Our flaws, our mistakes, are proof of growth. Without them, we remain static, unchanged, unreal. The shadow within. Carl Jung gave us the concept of the shadow self, the parts of ourselves we suppress, deny, or reject. The anger, the fear, the insecurity. We believe hiding these parts keeps us safe. But in truth, what we repress only grows stronger in the dark. Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Accepting our flaws doesn't mean glorifying them. It means bringing them into awareness, integrating them, and finding balance. Only then can the shadow become a source of energy instead of shame. The psychology of self-acceptance. Modern psychology confirms what philosophy intuited. Self-acceptance is essential for mental health. Studies show that people who accept their flaws experience less anxiety, greater resilience, and deeper well-being. They are less afraid of failure because they no longer tie their worth to flawless performance. Psychologist Kristin Neff, known for her work on self-compassion, explains, when we give ourselves unconditional kindness, flaws stop being threats to our identity. They become opportunities to grow. Flaws as the roots of strength. Think of the strongest people you know. Their strength rarely comes from having easy lives. It comes from wounds, struggles, and imperfections that taught them resilience. The Japanese art of kintsugi, repairing broken pottery with gold, reminds us that what is broken can become more beautiful than what was whole. Our flaws are not scars to be hidden, but seams of gold that reveal where we have been broken and remade. Strength is not the absence of flaws. It is the transformation of flaws into wisdom. Vulnerability is power. Brené Brown's research on vulnerability shows that when we open ourselves, flaws and all, we create deeper connections. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is courage in its rawest form. To stand before the world and say, "This is who I am, imperfect and unfinished," is far braver than pretending to be flawless. Because perfection isolates, but authenticity connects. When we accept our flaws, we give others permission to do the same. And in that shared humanity, strength multiplies. Lessons from philosophy. Philosophers across time understood the paradox of flaws. The Stoics taught a more fatty, love your fate, including its imperfections. Marcus Aurelius wrote, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Nietzsche argued that what does not destroy us makes us stronger, not because suffering is good in itself, but because in facing our flaws we forge resilience. And in Eastern traditions, imperfection is woven into beauty itself. The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi finds elegance in the incomplete, the weathered, the flawed. Modern life in the cult of image. Yet today's world pulls us the other way. Social media pressures us to present only the highlight reel, flawless selfies, curated lifestyles, filtered perfection. This culture of performance convinces us that flaws are failures to be hidden. But deep down we know the truth. Perfection is an illusion, and illusions cannot satisfy. The irony is that people are drawn not to perfection but to authenticity. The most relatable voices online are those who dare to show the cracks, the struggles, the reality behind the mask. Practical ways to accept your flaws. How do we begin this journey of acceptance? Awareness. Notice your inner critic. Catch the moments when you judge yourself for not being perfect. Reframe. Instead of seeing flaws as proof of weakness, see them as evidence of humanity. Self-compassion. Speak to yourself as you would to a close friend, with patience, forgiveness, and encouragement. Integration. Don't hide your flaws. Explore them. Ask what they teach you about your needs, fears, or desires. Share. Open up to someone you trust. You'll discover that your flaws don't isolate you, they connect you. So why does accepting your flaws make you stronger? Because it frees you from the illusion of perfection. Because it transforms shame into wisdom. Because it turns vulnerability into connection. Because it grounds you in authenticity, not performance. Flaws are not signs of failure. They are the marks of being human. And when you finally accept them, you stop hiding and start living. Strength is not found in being flawless, but in embracing the flaws that make us whole.